Alright, you guys, listen. I'm over here at Taco Bell, and I know Taco Bell ain't the best place to eat, right? But that AM Crunchwrap is so good. I'm gonna be honest. That AM Crunchwrap, you gotta try it. If you ain't tried the bacon AM Crunchwrap, you tripping, okay? So I'm about to eat something unhealthy. About to be in the bathroom for about 30 minutes at lunchtime. I already know. Okay, it's when you think of Taco Bell, just know that you got to go to the restroom. Yes, indeed. For those that don't know what an AM Crunchwrap is, that's an AM Crunchwrap, and you need mild sauce or hot sauce, whatever. I can't do the hot, but I got mild. So I'm gonna put this away real quick. I'm about to put this in there. Yeah. Alright, you guys, to start this haircut off, I'm going to start by sectioning off the hair, parting the hair at the parietal ridge, setting my duck clips in. That way, I can get the hair out of the way and I can see how I want to mold and shape the bottom half. So my client wants a low fade, and since he has a lot of weight on the sides, what you want to do is first debulk. So I'm going to take my 2-guard open, using my comb, feeding the hair through the teeth of the blade. I'm going to basically debulk in that low fade shape. So now that I have everything debulked, I'm going to take my Barber skeleton trimmers to set in my bald line. Now I'm going to do it in that same way that I shaped the 2-guard open. That same kind of shape, I'm going to do it, but take less off at the bottom. That way I could keep the fade low. So with my Barber shavers, I'm basically gonna shave the bottom half razor bald. I'm not going all the way up to the line. I'm just trying to clean up that bottom. That way it adds another transition to your blend. Now with the 1-guard open, I'm basically gonna debulk again in that flick out motion, making sure that I, kind of scoop out so it can run into the bulk at the top. I don't want to set in a harsh guideline because I really want to shape this haircut, you know, to the client's head. So I'm just gonna scoop out and not try to set in no harsh guidelines. So with the lever open, I'm gonna start off using my corners, setting in the guideline. Sometimes you gotta, you know, to shape the blend, you wanna use your corners as much as possible, especially depending on how the hair is growing. So I'm setting the guideline about half of that, and just making sure that I keep it consistent, going over the hair multiple times. That way you could get it to that lever open length. So now I'm gonna work on getting out that bottom line. So with the lever halfway, I'm just going up half of what I set in using the lever open. Now with the lever closed in a flick out motion, flick out the bottom line. This should make it way easier to take out the line. Now that you soften it up with the lever halfway, make sure you use your corners as much as possible. I'm basically using my corners the entire time, watching the hair growth pattern, making sure that I go against the grain. So I want to take more of the bulk off, so I'm going with my 2-guard open again, and I'm really scooping out, trying to take off more bulk. Now that I got the bulk basically taken down, it's time to clip her over comb. I'm setting my comb at a 45-degree angle, and I'm knocking off every hair that sticks out. I'm gonna go up and down to basically smooth in the bottom half into the hair up top. And yeah, it's all about building that shape. You wanna look from side to side at your client to make sure you're getting that shape right. Now with the 1-guard open, I'm basically smoothing out that area between the 1 and the 2, making sure it all flows underneath that bulk area. Now with the zero guard closed in a flick out motion, flick out that middle line. Remember to start below the line and flick to the line and adjust the lever as you go up. So detailing is key, okay, into getting a nice blend. So what I like to do is I like to rest my eyes, I like to look in the mirror, look at those bulk areas, take my clippers and turn them to the side and basically kind of feather those bulk areas out. Alright, you want to use your corners as much as possible. Use different guards in areas where you use the guards in, but it just didn't take it down to that length that you wanted it. You could even use some shears, some thinning shears to thin out those areas. Whatever you have to do to detail, do it. So now that I'm done with the fade, I'm gonna take my duck clips out of my client's hair, saturate his hair with water, and just comb it down in the direction that I want the hair to go in. So right now, I'm gonna section off the hair in a way that basically wherever he moves his hair, it won't be hanging over on the side. So right now I'm bringing a section of that hair down and I'm basically gonna cut off everything that's hanging over. I'm gonna do this all around the head and basically taking off about 1 inch on the top. So now that I have everything cut to the desired length, I'm basically gonna blow dry and style in the direction that my client's hair wants to go in. So right now I'm adding texture powder to my client's hair to give it that dry, kind of textured look. Listen, let me tell you why they call me 360. When they sit in my chair, I spin them in a full 360, and they come out looking like,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
YouTube! This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, HustleDreamProduction, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My Snapchat is Jeezy360 and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy, and I'm out of here.